Okay, so you took the assessment and your result is in. You are the translator. And I'm willing to bet you've always felt this way, haven't you? Like your mind just sees these patterns and connections that everybody else seems to miss. You have this almost magical ability to take something incredibly complex and make it simple.
You know this scene. You're the one who walks into a totally chaotic meeting and you walk out with a simple, one-page plan that suddenly makes everything click for everyone. You don't just process information, you are literally an architect of wisdom, building these beautiful, elegant frameworks out of pure chaos.
But, and here's the paradox, isn't it? The thing you know all too well. Why does that brilliant mind, your absolute greatest asset, so often feel like your biggest trap? Like it's holding you back? Well, we have a name for that. It's called the hidden genius trap. You know that feeling? You have this world-changing idea perfectly mapped out in your head, but the actual thought of marketing it, or explaining it, or just putting it out there for the world to see, it feels completely and utterly overwhelming.
And this trap, it shows up in very real, very painful ways, doesn't it? You've got that classic analysis paralysis, where you just get stuck researching and gathering more info instead of actually doing anything. Or, and this is a big one, you find yourself constantly undervaluing your own work, undercharging for your expertise. These aren't just bad habits. They have a tangible, real-world impact on your business and your bottom line.
Okay, so here's where we're going to flip the script. I want you to consider something you probably haven't before. What if this trap, what if it isn't a mindset issue you just need to power through? What if its roots are in something far more tangible, something physical happening inside your own body? For so long we've blamed ourselves, right? We think, oh, I just lack willpower or I have bad habits. But the reality can be so different. We're not talking about a lack of will, we're talking about what can only be described as an anatomical block, a specific point of physical tension in your body that is literally disrupting the flow of your creative and expressive energy.
And this isn't just some vague idea. There's a fascinating system called the Bioenergetic Blueprint 2.0, developed by the brilliant Charita Ra'él, that actually provides a map that identifies exactly where these physical sources of tension are located in your unique anatomy.
And just to be clear, this is not a metaphor. Think about it. When your body is physically holding tension, it becomes harder, like physically harder, to process your brilliant thoughts into concrete actions. It gets harder to speak your ideas with the full-throated confidence they actually deserve. It feels like your vision is being held hostage by your own body.
So, now you understand the what. You get the nature of the trap, and that's a huge step forward. But what you have so far, well, it's just the beginning of the story. It's an incomplete map.
Think of it like this. Understanding why you get stuck is massive. That's about 20% of your personal energetic map. But the other 80%, the really crucial part that holds your how, the actual personalized strategy to break free for good, that part is still locked.
And I really need this to sink in. A diagnosis is not a strategy. It's like knowing you have a flat tire. That's critical information for sure, but it doesn't tell you how to change the tire, does it? Knowing the problem isn't the same as having the tools to fix it.
So the obvious next question is, how do you access that missing 80%? This is where taking a much deeper dive into your personal energetic makeup becomes the absolute key to everything.
See, inside that missing 80% lies your full, unique energetic code. It's so much more complex than just one archetype. It's your full energetic frequency blend, a sophisticated mix of your core frequency plus up to 5 sub-archetypes that define exactly how you operate. This is the custom-wired, personalized data you need for a true breakthrough.
And getting this information is what allows you to evolve, to go from being a translator who brilliantly thinks and architects ideas to a transmitter. A transmitter doesn't just have the map, they embody it. They act, they speak, and they lead with this unshakable, natural authority.
Because look, our entire goal here is to help you share that unique brilliance with the world, but to do it in a way that feels sustainable, that feels whole. This is all about building your legacy from a place of genuine power, not from a place of hustle and burnout.
So the real question for you is this. Are you ready to move beyond simply translating the world inside your mind and finally start transmitting your wisdom with your full embodied power?
If that's a yes, if you're ready to take that next step, we're here to help you find the key. It is time to unlock your full code.